Welcome back to another episode of the Ipswich Career Mode here on FC25, where we are getting towards the business end of things here in season numero 5. We are in the Europa League quarterfinals where we're up 5-0 on aggregate, so we'll be able to quick sim that second leg there, get into the semifinals in today's episode. We are a winner of the Carabao Cup finally, after winning it last episode 5-3 on penalties. We are in the FA Cup semifinals against Sheffield United, and we are currently fighting for the league at the moment, in which a game in hand here against Bournemouth will put us top of the table with 7 games left to go. So a lot to go through, a lot to be happening. Let's get into it. And here we go. We're jumping into this game here against Bournemouth since we don't have to play that second leg. So we might as well play this game and go top of the table. At least, hopefully, go top of the table. Rooney Bargi crossed in for Ronnie Schmitt. Cleared off the line. Emil Smith Rowe. Bournemouth is bottom of the table, so this should be relatively easy. Hopefully. Dylan Day into Emil Smith Rowe. Emil Smith Rowe out wide for Bargi. Rooney Bargi crossed in for Ronnie Schmitt. Can he get up in the air? He does. He finds the back of the net as well. How? How do you allow Ronnie Schmitt to find the back of the net over top of you? It's 1-0 for the Ipswich. Emil Smith Rowe. Emil Smith Rowe. Emil Smith Rowe. DeCorday. Out wide for Rooney Bargi. He's going to win it off of there. Rooney Bargi. Villanueva with the save, I should say. In for Schmitt. Schmitt straight to the keeper. Rebound, not to the keeper at all. Ronnie Schmitt. Smith Rowe. Near post. We finally have the doubler. We've been deserving it. We should be up by 4 or 5. It's 2-0. DeGore. Into Schmitt to make it 3-0. Top of the table. Here we come. Smith Rowe. Lenny Ordo. DeCore. Smith Rowe. Rooney Bargi now. Rooney Bargi down the right-hand side. Rooney Bargi. Emil Smith Rowe. That's going in. That's 4-0 for the Ipswich. Smith Rowe. Ronnie Schmitt. Ronnie Schmitt makes it 5-0. In the Bournemouth Destroyance is happening. Thiago Ramos. Thiago Ramos. Wharton. Lenny Ordo. We're going for 6. Lenny Ordo. Schmitt. 5-0 win for the Ipswich. Top of the Premier League table with 7 games left to go. We are going quick sim the second leg here against Salzburg. 3-1. 8-1 win on aggregate. We're into the semis of the Europa League. And so going through is AS Monaco, Stade Rennes, and Real Betis. Real Betis is the hardest of the 3 left. Quick sim here against West Ham United. We lose 1-0. Of course we lose 1-0. Wow, we lose 1. That's annoying. Now, we do still have a game in hand against the top 3. And that game in hand could put us back top of the Premier League table. And we have Southampton up next, who's all the way down in 19th. So that should be a win. We'll simulate through it. That way we can kind of confirm it. And we do get Stade Rennes in the Europa League semifinal. So we'll start that one off next episode. And Ronnie Schmitt opens up the score in the 31st minute to make it 1-0 to the Ipswich. And it's 1-1. Newhouse makes it 1-1. We're going to jump in here for the last 15 minutes to try and get the win over the line. Because holy cow, do we not need it. I'm getting EA'd right now. I'm getting EA harder than hard. Because holy cow. Like, look, that's going to go out for a corner somehow. It's not. But I have been getting EA'd for the last 10 minutes. Not being able to control the ball at all, even though I should. It's Schmitt out wide for Bargi. And Bargi losing the ball. And that's going to be a 1-1 draw. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Don't fucking lose the game at least. At least pick up a point. 1-1. We got to take that point, unfortunately. It's time for the FA Cup semi-final. Can we get into another FA Cup final? This is our opponent's lineup. It's Sheffield United, a 4-4-1-1 formation. The only one I really recognize there is Andre Brooks and Ismail Koulibaly and Callum O'Hare. Everybody else, don't know, don't care. We're going to be in, and obviously one of their center backs as well. The only change we make is Gillis as striker and Giao down the right-hand side. Those are the only changes that we make. And they might have been behind here early, and they will be in behind early. Schmitt with a fantastic save. It's out for a corner. Corner comes in. The header's not properly dealt with. The Kuiper boots it up the field. Diao into Gilles, into space. And Gilles now just pretty much a one-on-one with the goalie. The defender did a decent effort trying to get back. He forced the shot early because he was going to be able to get back in time if another touch was taken. Leniordo can't probably clear it. Lammer, Schmitt saved another corner. Into Freeze now, into Gilles. Gilles, shot, save. Diao, rebound from an impossible angle, saved. Wharton, Smith Rowe, out wide for DeFreeze. DeFreeze now in for Gilles. The keeper's going to collect it. Halftime 0-0. Been very boring, but very even at the same time. And he's in behind, and he's going to have the lead. It's Brooks, 1-0 for Sheffield United. Smith Rowe on set corner. Leniordo wide open header, and Leniordo equalizes 1-1. Cross comes in. Dylan Day deals with it initially. It's still within danger, though. Burrows is in behind. Burrows, Lampreys. Sheffield are going to win this. Ipswich are going to get knocked down in the semis. See, like, how do I win that ball 89%, 95% of the time. We're knocked out of the FA Cup. We lose to Sheffield United 2-1. It's time for the Europa League semifinal first leg. We're going to our default starting lineup. Schmitt at striker, DeFreeze, and Rooney Bargy. And here we go. Stade Rennes in the Europa League semifinal first leg here at Portman Road. Let's see if we can get a win under our book. Smith Rowe into Ronnie Schmitt, and Ronnie Schmitt opens up the scoring. 1-0 for Ipswich. Corner comes in, cross comes in, and Nelsley dealt with it. He was offside, didn't matter. Into Smith Rowe, into Schmitt, into DeFreeze, back to Schmitt, back to Smith Rowe on his left foot, and Diouf is going to put it out for a corner. And then Dollar's going to get it off of Dylan Day, and now he's going to almost have a one-on-one with the keeper, Leniordo. Great work out of you, son. Out wide for Rooney Bargy. Rooney Bargy now. Emile Smith Rowe. Leniordo, no. DeFreeze on the header, no. And halftime. 1-0 up here for Ipswich as we go into the second half. Smith Rowe. Ronnie Schmitt. Out wide for Rooney Bargy. Rooney Bargy crossed in for DeFreeze. Won't win the header. Decore. Smith Rowe into Schmitt. Schmitt fake shot onto his left foot, finds the back of the net, doubles our lead. It's 2-0. Into Ronnie Schmitt, and Ronnie Schmitt. Ronnie Schmitt makes it 3-0, and we're starting to find that dominance. Into Schmitt, and Ronnie Schmitt now, and Ronnie Schmitt to make it 4-0 for the Ipswich, and we're into the final of the Europa League. Just like that. Ronnie Schmitt second half hat trick. Wow. And that's going to be it for the first leg. A 4-0 thrashing. At some points, it didn't feel like 4-0. At some points, it felt like we was going to win this game 10-0. A Ronnie Schmitt hat trick in about a span of 15-20 minutes absolutely turned this game ahead. And in fact, he scored all 4. So he scored all 4 goals. But the 3 goals stretched there in the second half absolutely exploded this, put us pretty much 2 foot into the Europa League final, barring any crazy comeback from Stade Rennes. So that'll be interesting. When we come back next episode, we will possibly have a season finale. There's a real chance that tomorrow's episode could be the season finale. I was thinking that possibly I was have to take another episode or 2 for the season finale. Or at least another 2 episodes, but that's off the basis that I thought, 1, I'd get into the FA Cup final, to be completely honest, because it was Sheffield United, and 2, that the Europa League semifinal would be a little bit harder than that 4-0 win, and we could pretty much quick sim the second leg. So tomorrow's episode could and will truly be the season finale of this Ipswich Town career mode, and then we get into season 6, possibly the last season of it, depending on how things go. The question is, if it is the season finale, there's going to be a lot to focus on the Premier League. We need to win this game, and in fact, we are 5 points behind Arsenal now. So even if we win our game in hand, we still be 2 points behind them. So the Premier League is not looking good, even though we do actually play Ipswich, or we do play Arsenal in not the next game, but the game after. So that'll be interesting. So next episode is going to be a thriller of one. I'll see y'all there. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.